What is going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Browns training camp position preview video for you guys. And today I'll be previewing the Browns linebacker unit heading into training camp. Now, before I even get into talking about this group, I got to address the elephant in the room. Jeremiah Owusu Koromoa, right? Because I'm sure a lot of you probably didn't hear about his status. Well, in case you didn't hear by now, he's out for the year. I believe they placed him on the PUP list way before camp season even began. So his season's over before it even really began. And honestly, I'm not even surprised. He's back at the facility, but he's nowhere near being cleared for physical activity. My hope is he gets healthy this year, and hopefully, God willing, we get him back on the field next year, because when he's on the field, he is clearly like that dude. Like, he is the soul of that defense in terms of the linebackers, the back seven, right? Obviously, Miles is the soul of the front four, right? He's the heart and soul. He's the energy, the motor. Well, Jeremiah is the commander of the back seven. As a linebacker, you trust a guy like him to get everybody in the right formation, right? He's the kind of guy I would give the green dot to. But unfortunately, he hurt himself against the Ravens last year, and yeah, hopefully he gets healthy for next year. So we'll see what happens. If I get any more updates, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But in the meantime, it's up to the other guys in the linebacker room to step up and show out in his place. So with that being said, let's take a look at what the Browns have at linebacker heading into training camp. Starting off with the linebackers who I view as safe. Of course, you have Owusu Koromoa, who's out for the year. Now, if he obviously was playing, obviously he was going to be safe. Like, he is arguably one of the best linebackers on the team. But in his absence, you have Nix, you have the rookie Carson Swessinger, you have Jerome Baker, who's finally on the Browns. I wanted us to draft him, and then when the Dolphins let him go, I wanted the Browns to pick him up so freaking bad. So you'll understand how happy I was when I heard that he was visiting the Browns, and then eventually he signed. So hopefully he has a good, healthy year, and I think he'll really step up this year big time as a veteran in the room. And then, of course, you have Mohamed Diabate, who I think will really show out this year, for sure. Now, in terms of who's on the bubble, it's Devin Bush and Winston Reed. I think Winston Reed could be a key contributor, especially on special teams. I still remember the hit he put on, I believe it was the Jaguars kick returner in that game, right? Remember, that was the play where the ref threw a flag not on Winston, but on the kicker because he exceeded the 50-yard line. He went past the 50, and I guess you can't do that. So that's the first time we saw that happen. So it's like, well, now we know. But that dude laid the wood on that return man. My God. I'm pretty sure that dude still hasn't recovered from that hit. He's probably still feeling the effects of that hit, though. Now, you may be like, why is Devin Bush there? Well, it's more so because of his off-the-field stuff. Because just like Quinshon Judkins, Devin Bush is also dealing with some legal matters. And I don't know if he's going to be behind bars or not. Now, if he manages to avoid jail time somehow, I think he could be a decent contributor. I think he'll be a key piece, but I don't know. I mean, he's going in, I think, for essentially the same thing. What was it, like assault and something else? I don't remember the details. I don't really want to get into it. But yeah, it's something to do with assault. Of course. Of freaking course. So we'll see what happens there. But for now, I have him on the bubble. And then in terms of who I have in the better ball out category, it's P. Watson and Mascarenas Arnold, who is an undrafted free agent. I think Nathaniel Watson will make the team, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. He has to have a really good camp. He has to stay healthy too. So that's really all I got for the linebacker core. Should be a fun unit to watch. So keep an eye on it, right? And who knows, we might add a guy or two, especially if some of these dudes get hurt, which injuries happen all the time. But as you know, rosters are subject to change. So we'll see what happens. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another Cleveland Browns training camp position preview. And of course, I'm going to try and go live tonight for Guardians and A's. And hopefully I'll see you guys then. With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. And hopefully these guys can stay healthy. And hopefully our linebacker unit will have a really good year. See you guys later. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. And I'm out. Bye-bye. By the way, I might have a video later on today on the Buckeye channel. So keep an eye out for that. Bye-bye. Yeah.